We got new polls, ladies and gentlemen, brand new polls. And these polls, they started these polls before the unfortunate, horrific, historic thing happened on Saturday in Pennsylvania. They started taking these polls, and then they finished these polls after that. So these are the first polls that we have that look at how Americans are responding to Donald Trump as possibly being the next president since the assassination attempt. So I think it's really interesting to look at these, but I think you got to keep in mind, these may not even be as good as they really could be because they started them beforehand. But this is from YouGov, and what you find is that Trump leads Biden in all 7 swing states, gaining ground from March polls, gaining ground significantly from the 2020 election. YouGov polled 7 battleground states, including Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, Nevada, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin between July 4th and July 12th for the Times and Say 24. You know what? I stand corrected. This poll ended. This poll ended on the 12th. And the attempt at taking him out happened on the 13th, ladies and gentlemen. So I got news for you, Chris Murphy and Representative Moskowitz and the rest of you. Biden, you guys better be scared, really scared. Because this is the poll that came out before everything just went down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Anyway, the poll shows the long odds of President Joe. Can we go back to it, Drew, for a minute? Because I just want to read part of the excerpt here. Basically says that it's going to be really tough, right, for Joe Biden, President Joe Biden. Very, very long odds for him to get reelected. He trails in all 7 states. They write 6 of which he won in 2020, a significant decline from his position in those states in March. Because guess what? Americans are not stupid. Americans are looking around saying, I got tons of inflation. I got an uncertain environment. I got a border that's wide open, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think this is working for me. And so they're thinking back to the days when it all seemed so quaint and easy and you didn't have to spend a whole paycheck when you took your family out to dinner on a Saturday night. Take a look at this. Amazing, amazing. Arizona, Wisconsin, Nevada, Georgia, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. He's looking at 43 to 46%. He's way up. Arizona, 44 to 37. And this was taken, I remind you, before the horrific events of Saturday. I can't wait to see the new ones. Michigan, amazing, 42 to 40. Kennedy's getting 4%. I'll tell you, he brings Kennedy into the fray somehow, some way. This is like unstoppable. It's completely unstoppable. The train has left the station. The Democrats are flipping out. They're going to start saying all kinds of crazy things all over again. They figure they get their punching bag. They can't go after Trump right now. And it's kind of difficult, right? Kind of a little bit tricky to go after Trump. They can't get rid of Biden. So they're going to go after J.D. Vance. The Democrats are trying, but they just can't get rid of Biden. I mean, hey, 14 million people voted for him. I get it. Like, if you suddenly try and squeeze him out and he doesn't want to leave, you can't exactly do that. What are you going to do? Invoke the 25th? They've talked about it. So they're trying to make his life a kind of living HELL. But in doing so, guess what? They're shooting themselves in the foot. Nobody's donating any money. You compare and contrast with Elon Musk giving $45 million a month